Good evening, Miss Beena. How's it going?
Yeah, good evening.
I just wanted to, connect with you, and that's the reason why, I saw there were a lot of mutual connections on LinkedIn, and I thought, why not get to know from a direct founder about the industry? First, I just wanted to, introduce myself. An entrepreneur. I have multiple businesses, but one of them being a marketing agency. We cater to biotech and life sciences companies. But we are coming up with a solution. We are in the R&D phase, as you can say in your language, right? So the thing is, I just wanted to interview a couple of founders and directors, and especially who've been in the industry for over a decade, like yourself, right? And just understand a bit of things that uh, we need in terms of industry feedback, right? And I thought, this was a great opportunity because we have a lot of mutual connections, and I thought it would also be an opportunity for us to get to know each other and probably even benefit from each other in the near future. So, yeah, how's it going? How's it been? How's work?
Uh, okay, it's good. If I say I started the Somixton in 2017, uh, and being in biotech sector, anyway, I was not confident. I was never thought of being an entrepreneur till that time. So just accidentally, if I say I became an entrepreneur. And just that I started a 500 square feet incubation center. That time the cash flow was just genomic services, which I was uh, my expertise area. That too, when I just started Omixgen to my contacts and my phone, I just told them that I have started a company of this kind. If you can really services, you can approach.
Nice. So this is the core focus, right? Genomics is the core.
No, it's not the core focus actually. That's a method of cash flow device for the company because anyway, development is required and we need some sort of cash flow to manage throughout that development time. So we started a brand called Smart Lice, for which in 2019 we got a Decor Innovation Challenge Award. And that time it was just one or two products in the name of Smart Lice in health and hygiene. But later now we have more than 16 products in the market in the name of Smartplex. Mm, but it's just if I say market is like a general people market that requires advertisement, correct? And PR work is essential for it. Where we are stuck now because we don't I was concentrating on making the manufacturing unit by our own and things like that and all at our end. So just that I had not concentrated in the business of smart lights till this time. Just that some business are going on. That's all. But still, the genomic services going on well. That is purely on word of mouth saying.
Okay, so that is the main breadwinner for you guys right now.
That is through word of mouth only. I have not advertised anywhere. I don't have even a business person. From 2017 till this date, I have already got a business person.
No way. But you have good LinkedIn presence. I see. I mean, even though it is inactive, it was, I think, active 9 months ago. But, you have come a long way. If you don't have a business person without a dedicated team, looks like you're doing everything yourself. I'm not sure.
It's like what I said is like a genomic services going on uh, it's completely word of mouth. Acha. I have more than 1,100 clients now.
Beautiful.
I
Beautiful.
mean, it's like many of them are repeated clients. Like we have, apart from this, we do skill development programs for colleges, universities, and all. That also is there extra out of this many projects.
Great. Great. But to scale to such a extent, I mean, that's definitely,
And so if I go out for a week, if I say just focusing on Kerala from Trivandrum to Kasargod, I know that I can bring in 50x projects to the company. But they have not gone out till this time, to be frank.
I'm sure you're pretty busy, but yeah, you're Kerala based, right? So that is
Yeah,
good
Kerala days.
to know. Good to know. You want to take that call? I can wait. No, sure.
No, no, it's okay.
Oh, well, I just had a couple questions that I wanted to ask
Yeah.
you, and probably even understand Omics Gen a bit more. So I know, like from a marketing and from a visibility standpoint, you haven't done anything. You aren't, you know the importance of it, and you should be doing more. But I also understand that your core focus is on other products, but you have different breadwinners. But where do you think, like, the biggest goal that you want to achieve this year? I know, I'm sure you have, like, every year you set goals and every quarter you have different targets. What do you think in general is your biggest goal this year?
If I say the biggest goal which I have this year is at you, if you hear it, you'll not feel like, hey, why people are thinking only like this? We don't have big ambitions and all. Why I don't have that? You will think definitely. The fact is that now into 2023 end, we uh, built our own manufacturing unit and purchasing a denser land from industrial park and like built a 4,000 square feet manufacturing unit with all the required licenses, things and all. So this, I'm a, I'm not a person with that much background and all. If I say financially, I've taken several loans and likewise only like I'm proceeding. So now what I feel is some sort of stress and pressure which I have because every month is a challenge. I have a lot of EMI to close at the same time, employer salary, running this one. So burnout also it's high. So altogether it is the stress that I carry now. I want to get a little relaxation at least for this year and so
I agree. I mean, that's a totally fine goal. I mean, that is also what we also have deep down, but we don't, like to admit it. But that's a complete fine goal to have. But yeah, I mean, from a technical point of view, do you think, the hardest part about communicating what your company is doing, right? What do you think is the hardest part of that?
The hardest part is the PR. What now I'm packing is PR. I know because we have 50 products now. What PR? The only PR that we have done is like one. If I say gaming platform has advertised their games in metro. Okay. Metro stations where uh, they are giving some like prices for their game uh, and now we are involved with them and we are providing our products. Regardless that I should go outside and meet people, but I don't have time for it nowadays. And last year it was very critical for me because my father was not well. I was in hospital for almost 6 months, and I was with him. So just that I wanted the company to run. That's all. It was in laws that let it go on. That's what I was thinking because that also was my duty. So more than this, I should take care that time for that. I took time for that only. So I just left to 2024 as such because I don't even see that in my capital. So
No, that's completely fine. I mean, the ups and downs are there. You have challenges, we have personal challenges. That
first five actually, I thought of taking this up to next level. Talked with several investors, then for nons and all, but all like last 2 years it is a loss. It will be in loss only. I know because one really third. What happened is as I said, I was moving to the new premises. In between into 1 month, we locked the door, everything there. We have to shift here, there. Everything was a mess on day 23. So I did not, and I was behind the BT construction and all this licenses, things and all. So there, that year was loss, and this last year, what I said also was a loss because I was not here for almost 8 months. So just that those 2 years were lost. So I could not add anything this year to the like facility or like to increase the business. What I can do from here, I could not because resources are very less, first of all. So that is why. So anyway, it's going.
No, but that's good. No, I know this is very frustrating. I mean, currently you have limited resources and you have different challenges.
Started only. So
Yeah, but I am glad you have that approach, that mindset that, you can be doing more, you can be improving. And I think that is one of the things that I wanted to know. But in terms of general, visibility, partnerships, I know you did a gaming partnership earlier this year, but are you also looking for any investor interest you want to generate or?
investors, actually, I had talked to two, three investors this year. That is how my time went off. Every year, that's the problem. If we start talking with one people, they will come, they will, everything will happen home. It is, will take a lot of time also. So we will not have we will not start anything new at that time. That's another problem. So we are waiting for them. We don't want to according to their requirements, we will make everything and give them, wait for them. And finally, how they will come back, we don't have an idea. That's the problem. So just that, like 2, 3 came, but for them also the investment actually last 2 years were in loss. So that was a problem for them.
Yeah, that is
And
definitely.
and more than that, some other people who came, they said the terms I didn't actually accept it because I don't want to like after 8 years with this company, 70% of it has to be given to their teams.
Yeah.
There is. There's
It's like I thought Pepperdose, we know this is our baby. We have built this from scratch, and if somebody wants to come and take this, yeah, that doesn't support. But yeah, in terms of platforms, Veena, I know you have a good website, big basic website, and a little bit of LinkedIn presence. Is that all? Are you on other social media platforms also?
yes, 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 yes. In uh, um, Instagram, in Facebook, the Twitter we started long back and it stopped. Nobody handling it. The things and all already, I'm only the person handling because if I say about employees also, all youngsters I'm dating, I don't have any senior people here. Just passed out, but my policy itself is like just passed out people I'll take and give them a training for some time and then hire them. And I'll hire the best from them. So likewise, only it's going. But what happens is in life science, majority are girls. So after 2, 3 years of their work experience, what happens generally they'll get married off and they'll go for kids. Yeah. That type will leave and off. So that's what's happening. Only a few boys in the clean I got. That too, they got their own like a one bit for VN or a teaching purpose. Like that and all they will go. So always I have to hand it over these at it. By my at some point.
No, I love the energy, but I see a few of our other clients also. I see a lot of, there is 90, if there are 9:1 ratio of, women versus men, right? But I mean, I guess there are some heavy equipments that you need men to handle, but like, I don't know.
Yeah, we are in genomes and our systems. It's not required.
That is fine. That is not an issue. But it's not an issue for you, right? Cool.
And it's very difficult to get a boy life science. It's very difficult because even in my at my time itself, if I see out of 24 people who did bachelors in life science, that time only 3 were boys.
Okay.
That proportion only still it is.
Funny.
And biotechnology, when I studied at TUSAT also, always it is like an iris to one. Like that only the proportions
Good.
in life science.
In fact, my brother is also in the same domain. He's right now is doing his masters in Germany, But I come from a tech marketing background, but he's into core biotech, and that is one of the reasons why we kind of got started and we are seeing success with our clients. But yeah, I have an interesting question for you, Miss Veena. Here it goes. If you had like unlimited time or budget, right? And what would you do differently in your current situation in your company? What would be the game changer for you right now?
If I'm given an opportunity with unlimited time and unlimited resources, question, I have more to do. I have a big agenda at my camp.
No, okay. No, what would be the one thing, especially when it comes to our company, right? When it comes to Homix Gen, what?
First is, as I said, PR for my smart life, which has 25, 15 products already ready in the packet.
Got it, got it. Love it, love it. And what would be like the thing that more people understood about your company? Is there any a mission or a vision that you want to communicate to the people?
Definitely, that's whatever we have developed as the product that can fit into some one or another challenge that people are facing. So, uh, this omics itself, that is, it has uh, proteomics, genomics, and metabolomics. This omics technology can solve a lot of things in science and can fit into many of the challenges that we see daily. We have developed a AMR panel, which has about 200 genes uh, that can diagnose any AMR gene present in a sample.
Interesting.
So it's a NGS panel. So if you say whether such a panel exists here or not, there are research-only panels available in the market from Illumina, Thermo, Qiagen and all, which is very, very costly. Yeah. We have developed a platform so even clinicians can just uh, upload the data and get a report out of it.
Beautiful.
So, uh, not only this AMR panel, we can develop several such NGS panels which can be utilized in hospitals or medical settings there itself. Because now, almost if we see from Kanyakumari to Kashmir, there are many NGS machines sitting idle, which is not at all being utilized for any of the diagnostics. Many of the research institute has the missions,
Okay.
but nobody was utilizing.
I think there's a lot of potential in this, especially in the coming decade. I definitely believe, we are underestimating the power of this technology, especially in diagnostics.
Definitely, especially in the area of infectious diseases. Okay, because this horizontal gene transfer, vertical gene transfer, all these are going on, and the number of organisms that exchange these type of genes are that which we cannot do by a plate method or some other general culturing methods. Identify it rightly and give the right antibiotic. Those things are actually, people are not utilizing the technologies available. Okay. So that that also requires a push. I don't if like as you said, if I'm given the resources,
Yeah,
I
I bet.
many things to come.
Definitely.
But unfortunately, it's not there.
No, but I know I'm sure you will reach that stage where all your products and all your research will come into have an impact and have a meaningful, long-lasting impact. But yeah, I think this is pretty much a lot of things that you gave me, a lot of insights. And if I could know one thing, in especially in terms of your personal experience, right? If what is the one thing that as a biotech entrepreneur that you learned that you wish you knew earlier? There must be something that you think down now and think, oh no, if I would have known this 5 years ago, 8 years ago, back when I started this company, I would have, scaled it even faster or, grown better. There must be something that you have in your mind. I'm asking you a lot of deep questions, right? Right off the bat, right off the introductory call.
How I should answer? Uh, uh, Nothing of that kind. I would have it would have been easy for me if I would have kept a job also aside, so that only this, because entrepreneurship is not mainly we what we do some sort of research or some product development. It is more than 70% is administration. Uh, all this finance, accounts, all these things, which to an extent won't excite any entrepreneur. The exciting portion is only the product, their research, the product launch in the market. Those things only generally excites them. So 70 percentage is other things that's happen. I see. So if like if and say, and the one thing that I lack now is I'm not getting time to update myself. Technologies that are coming, new things that I have to learn, but I'll not learn. So those things I feel that it would have changed if I would have kept a job aside and started this company as a something side and run it to an nest.
Definitely. I think a lot of other founders would also agree to this, right? If you have a stable income and you also can experiment, do you think we can give time? I don't think you can give as much time as you can if you have like a regular job, right? Because
Uh, The time is now it is I don't think that there is some sort of time restriction. On first day, if I say my challenge is it was 1x, in the 10th year, it will be 10x.
exactly, well put.
Uh, if we are this is enough and I'll sit like this forever, then it might be like 1x, but no entrepreneur will sit like that. If the person is an entrepreneur, they will definitely think of how we can go upward,
Mm, yep,
get more.
true.
And it's simply I can myself, if I say simply I'll go and pick something else that is not in my bucket, and again I'll go for it, I'll spend on it and get it done. That's a struggle, and I won't stop there. Next day I'll start investing something else, and again the same thing is going on.
That is
That
definite.
we won't see it settle until our last breath. I think we won't feel settled, and we will feel that, oh, now I don't think that such a day will be there where we feel that now onwards I can relax.
No, that's in our, firstly, it's in our human nature. And on top of that, entrepreneurship just adds a layer of, spice to that. But
Yes.
yeah, I think I pretty much, got to know a lot of feedback, especially from marketing, from, personal hurdles and from, industry requirements. And but knowing what I know now from your company, like the Smart Lights products that you have, over 16 plus products, and you are, have thousands of clients, and with the manufacturing unit set up with a lot of, I think it's, you said, mentioned 2,400 square feet. That's a big achievement. And again, I'm pretty excited just to think about all the things that you're going to be doing in the upcoming year. And that is one of the reasons why I hopped on this call. And I think I've got a lot of idea. And like you said, you were stressing, especially on the BR, right? And coming from a marketing background, we've helped, I don't know, dozens of companies. But recently, we have opened a child company, which we are again in the development state, but also we have started onboarding clients. And we are seeing that I'll share this portfolio with you. there's one of the companies that we're working with, and we were just doing a trial and beta phase, and we saw that they had zero PR. They had, especially from a digital marketing online perspective, they literally had zero follower. They had zero posts. They had no photos, no videos. People didn't even actually know what they were selling, especially CROs, or they can be contractors. These guys, even their main target audience was diagnostic manufacturer, which is, I think, even you are targeting them, right?
SmartLice is different,
Okay.
and other diagnostic.
Got it.
Yeah.
You have the different verticals for who make that. So yeah, those guys especially, we did a lot of digging, and we pulled up LinkedIn reports and different nature reports, all these different publications that we had, and we saw a lot of the stakeholders, investors, and all these other guys. They were deeply, going through LinkedIn because they saw the whole company's culture and product services. Apart from the website, they one of the factors that they were looking was LinkedIn. So we kind of started developing our expertise in that area. So we started offering clients LinkedIn services where we create, upload, manage everything, the whole A to Z, management we would handle. We would take care of the photos, we would upload them, we would interact with different founders, different clients, potential partners, all these other guys. We would interact and we would see how this would impact our revenue, right? And this is why am still in the process of getting feedback from people like you and from directors and other founders. So yeah, I think, would this some be of interest to you? Would this be something that you would be?
See, the thing is that if I say about SmartLice, uh, I'm not even like this social media advertising and say what I thought will be helpful, like e platforms and all. I this B2C is it never works in that.
Sure.
Yes, our one of our wall cleaner, which is I know if I say the gadget bulb, which is 99 rupees MRP. Hmm? Correct. And if I sell it in Amazon, what I'll get in my bank account is 4 rupees.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah. People won't buy it in bulk.
Sure.
Everybody will buy only one monthly pack. That costs 99 rupees. For the client, it costs 99 rupees. Shipment charges will be more than 60 rupees. Then Amazon's their cut form fee will be there. Finally, what we will get in our account is 4 rupees.
Sadly, yeah.
So the my question is then why should we need to spend on just social media?
I your question is very relevant, and it's very.
If it is B2B, it's okay.
Mhm.
Mm? B2B, if they take it bulk, okay, then it is fine. But otherwise, why do we need? We need to contact another business, not at all a customer directly.
I see. Are you? Do you have partners whom you are selling your product to, or you are directly handling?
Directly.
Acha. So I can say more of a B2C environment you are operating in.
For Smart Life B2C,
Okay.
mm, everything it is B2C. China with so it is
Definitely. That obviously it would have like a different approach. But I think I want to, just give you a little bit of idea about how online marketing can work. I mean, there is one paid approach and there is one organic approach, right? In paid, of course, you have to spend, you have to, do advertising and all that. But when it comes to organic, right, you are just talking about your company, you are promoting your articles, you are uploading whatever development is happening. You are basically building this entire portfolio slash white paper of your company that will just create brand awareness, trust, and all that, right? So obviously you have one is the sales aspect, which product today, advertise today and sell it today. The other thing is long term marketing, brand building aspect, right? So we want to go in that area, right? We don't want to just get your tons of money from your account and just run ads. We are still in that phase where we want to understand fully before we launch any services or launch any products. We want to understand fully what the founder needs, because there's a lot of misconception, and again there is some resistance when it comes to online or social media. They say, okay, this is just for young people, this is just for someone who is trending, or if you want to go viral on Instagram, they have B2C business. But it's exactly not the case. I see a lot of big companies like Thermo Fisher, AbbVie, AdV, a lot of AppCamp. There's a lot of companies who uh, are posting on a daily basis. They don't have to post, but they're still uploading 3 to 4 times. They're interacting with employees. Their followers are increasing daily, and they're building this long-term brand value that will definitely help them. So we want to focus in that area, and we are concentrating all our efforts. And you will surely hear from me soon, right? I'll give you like a quick strategy, and also I give you whatever I'm working on, whatever strategies, and see if you think this is something you would find interesting, and if it's something that is feasible for you, especially from a financial point of view. We can definitely connect and partner up, and help each other out is what I think. But this was a really interesting and a lovely call. Got to know a lot of information, a lot of knowledge from your industry, and this is the reason why I keep interacting with people and the seniors like you, and this gives our generation a lot of inspiration to work hard and to achieve great things and to just help each other. So is there anything you want to know? You're always free. Feel free to message me, or call me. And I'd also I'll give you all the updates that we're working, and I'll kind of fill you in on all the different services that I'm coming up with along with my team. We have a small lean team, and right now one of my partner is in Germany. He's in Frankfurt. He's gone to the event, right? So we are also interacting and interviewing some more founders there, and hopefully we will get back to you soon, Miss Meena. Right? It was lovely. It was lovely chatting with you. We should do this again sometime. You are lovely, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.